Alright, whatever. Now they can hear. I can do stream thing good.
I'm a professional streamer.
I am professional stream person, and now I can hear myself, and it's uncomfortable. Okay, there we go. Ah. Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's get into it. So, first things first. Thank you all for joining us for today. As always, our music is created and by Michael Gelfi. You can go support him on Patreon, and also please check out his YouTube. And all right, so recap from last time. I will do it because I'm dissatisfied with your recaps most of the time. You guys do great.
And I'm not taking notes this time.
Alright. So, you had successfully cleared out the winery of all the druids and the blights and everything. You went down into the cellar looking for the druid you had seen with a special staff. You had a very long debate about whether or not to go into a room that was very cold and to search it out. It took a long time. Eventually you went in there, found the staff, found the dude, and a lot of mold.
Oh yeah.
That was it. And then the family came back. So one of you is currently in possession of the Gulthias staff. Please remind me who currently has it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm holding on to it.
Alright, so Yor has the Gulthias staff. The family came back, you helped them clean things up, get everything back to normal-ish. They rewarded you with 3 wine casks, and asked if it would be possible for you to deliver the shipments that were already behind, both to the city of Kretsk and to Vallaki, as well as the Vistani camp outside of Vallaki. You're like, yeah, sure, we got this. Please give us money or more wine. And they like, okay. So they sent you rested for the night, and that was your first long rest in quite a while. You rested for the night, and then early in the morning, you left alongside the 2 brothers that were there, Adrian and Elvir. And they were pulling the cart with the 2 drafts horses as you all made your way back to Vallaki. There were 8 wine casks in the back of the cart. There's 3 for you, 3 for the inn in Vallaki, and then 2 for the Vistani camp. You encountered some wolves. Not really much of an issue at all. The only issue was keeping up with the cart after the horses got spooked. And then you made it into Vallaki just in time for the Blazing Sun Festival. The brothers took the cart ahead of you and took it to the inn. You all, however, went to Town Square with a warning from the brothers, basically to make sure you have a good time. And upon entering the square, you see that everyone has very forced and uncomfortable smiles. There was a parade of children, a wicker ball, and a lot of rain. Even though they had doused the wicker ball in oil, trying to get it to catch, when the burgomaster attempted to light it, it did not light. Someone in the crowd laughed and was then dragged away after being pulled at the back from the back of the horse, dragged around the square, and taken to the burgomaster's mansion. As you all started leaving while everyone was cleaning up, you encountered Irina and Ismark, who were just like, the fuck is happening? And then you all heard a loud roar and some screaming. And that is where we are at. So, as soon as people start screaming, chaos. There is just absolute chaos. People are running all around trying to get inside their homes. They're not paying any attention to the people around them. or they're not even attempting to help others or their fellow townsfolk. They are just, it's every man for himself, every woman, every child. Like, you'll see some mothers and some fathers will like grab children, but for the most part, even the children are just left to figure it out and to get to safety. You do manage to see some of the militia looking kind of like, what do I do? What do I do? And the rain is starting to get harder. It's starting to become very strong, and so it's almost a torrent now. It's a lot of rain. Dozer, I need you to make me a perception roll.
Let's check. I click on perception.
Yeah, you can just click on perception. It should say check.
Perception.
Oh.
Ooh, very
Nice.
So Dozer, what you see is a very familiar bearded person, quite a bit shorter than the rest, running in the opposite direction of where the sound came from. But they're darting to and from in the crowd, and you see them go around a corner.
Muted.
Oh,
No, you're not. There you are.
hi.
Alright.
Bro brothers. Well, okay. Okay.
Alright, and then all of you hear a very unfamiliar voice, but it's from very close by. You just hear, fuck.
I would like to try to figure out where that voice came from.
Alright, I need you to give me a perception check.
Ooh, I don't know. Alright, I don't have... I'm gonna roll. I don't have D&D Beyond up on my computer right now.
Okay.
Give me a second. Perception +4, okay. Oh, that's an 18, so 22.
It very strangely came from Rictavio.
Can I like whirl around and be like, oh my god, was that you?
He's like, sorry friends, what? I need your help.
Sus.
So that, I'm pretty sure I know what that noise was. And she won't hurt anyone, but I have to go and help her. If you all could come with me and please help kind of keep the townsfolk away while I try to lure her back. Please, friends, time's of the essence. And he's like inching forward.
I'm
towards
in,
the
but I want to
sound.
ask more questions later.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's go. And he just like takes
We're
off
still
down the
bros.
street.
This is bad. We run after him, I guess, right? And I'm like, Yor will just be wondering, like, this is bad. This is so bad. Rain's always bad.
Rain is...
Right?
I guess like
Rain's
as
bad
we're running,
time.
Dozer's trying to like
Nice.
watch where the little minions went, and
You saw it like with your high you rolled really well. You saw it like go around the corner, but in the opposite direction.
okay, at least they're close. All right.
All right. So as you all follow, you hear the roar again. More people are screaming, and then you see this large feline with just giant front teeth, that just giant fangs. And most of you recognize this pretty quickly, though you've only seen it in books. This is a saber-toothed tiger.
It's a vampire leopard.
And then as soon as it sees like it seems to be more scared than aggressive. But people are running, trying to avoid it. Like, there's just a wide area. There's no one in direct vicinity, but people, when they get scared, become unpredictable. So Rictavio seems very nervous, and he starts to approach it, and he's just like, darling, darling kitty cat, it's okay, it's okay. And the cat just like focuses on him. What do you guys do?
Not okay.
Maeve, druids could talk to animals, right? That's the thing you do.
Oh yeah, it is indeed. I shall cast Speak with Animals
All right.
on this saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
I'm just confused. Like, what is Rictavio doing? Like, I thought we were gonna kill this thing.
All right. So you cast Speak with Animals. What do you say to the cat?
Hello there. Are you okay?
The cat like turns to you like, "Hello? You speak my language. Are you friends with Master?" And she like glances back at Rictavio, who's just like trying to like lead her back somewhere.
Oh yes, I am friends with your master.
Why?
We're here to help you. My name's Maeve.
Hello, Maeve.
Are you okay?
They were awful little beings. They started to poke me in my cage. So I tried to poke them
I
back.
tell that to Rictavio.
He's like, what? Someone was playing with the kitty cat. That's not a good idea. But, we'll deal... Thank God you can speak with her, but we'll deal with it afterwards. We need to get her back inside before someone does something very dumb. She's trained
Okay, let's
very
get
well.
you to safety.
She just like starts to like, she doesn't relax, but she stops being quite as shaky. And just her giant paws, the claws fully extended, she just starts to like pad in between you and where you're on like her side and Rictavio's in front of her leading her. She just like allows it to happen. The rest of you see some of the militia are gathering. They've kind of gotten their breath and they're like, okay, we got this. We hunt wolves all the time. What could this possibly be? Because they haven't yet made eye contact with the cat. They haven't seen it. But you can see them starting to gather behind you.
Oh, this is bad.
Where should we take her, Rictavio?
Back to my cart. In my cart, it's where she's been staying. I've been feeding her, but we've got to get her back to the stockyard. That's where my cart is.
Who's gathering behind us? Sorry, I think I was looking through my militia. Can I use thaumaturgy like around a corner, kind of like, I don't know where we are. What's like our surrounding at the moment?
You are currently, let's bring up Velaki.
Okay.
You all, so here is town square, here is town square where the not there, stop it. And that's where the parade was. You
Okay.
ran down this way, and this is the intersection. So Dozer, you saw the figure dart off here.
Okay.
You guys are currently at this intersection with the militia is still in the town square area making their way towards you. And the stockyard, which you know is here. Because you've been there before.
Okay. Can I use thaumaturgy to like show us like to have like a man scream right behind the militia?
Yes. And yes, the map
Kind of
is
like
supposed to be partially blocked out because you've only seen the parts that you guys have been.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright.
I-
So you cast thaumaturgy, you hear it, a Wilhelm scream like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was going for. Thank you.
Alright, the militia seem like torn, and they're like,
Again.
you three, go that way!
Ah, fuck. Fuck.
And so the militia splits into 3 because there were 6 of them. They split 3-3. 3 of them are still very cautiously and slowly approaching. They're like they're glancing, so they're not making a quick approach, but they are still approaching because they don't know where the roar came from. They don't know where anything is. They haven't seen anything yet. And there's still lots of townsfolk. Like, it's starting to clear out a little, but there's still a lot of chaos happening right now. Alright. So, Maeve, I need you to roll me an animal handling check. And
Animal.
Rictavio,
Okay.
Rictavio is helping you, so you have advantage.
And
Handle them animals. The animal.
Nice, very nice. You, with Rictavio's aid, are very quickly able to make progress down the street with the tiger. The tiger is starting to relax, but anytime a townsperson sees it, they scream. Of course. But you can see that the houses along this way, they've already got... The windows are boarded up because they were from the beginning. But you can see that curtains are drawn, doors are closed. There's fewer and fewer people. Alright. So the militia are coming up behind you. Dozer, give me a perception check.
Would be. Sorry, how to open my character sheet again?
You go to the little 2 faces, and then you should be able to see your character and click it. Alright. So, despite all the chaos and the increasing rain, you hear a sound you've been waiting for. Although you wish it was in better circumstances. But you hear a very familiar, like...
Hello.
But it's coming from the area of the stockyard. And it sounds frightened.
Got my horse. I got them dwarves. About brothers and pillow. Can't deal with this right now.
Alright.
How close are the militia to us?
They are coming up behind you. I would say they're about 120 feet from you right now.
Oh, okay.
Whereas you've still probably got another 60, 70 feet before you enter the main area of the stockyard.
Alright.
Say,
Alright.
Dozer.
Make note.
We need a distraction. And I hold a fireball in my hand.
No. I'll do a
Light.
a K-drama wrist grab. No.
Alright, what are you guys gonna do? You got the militia creeping up. Maeve and Rictavio are working on getting the
Leading
tiger
into ours.
taken care of.
Alright. If they're still at 20 feet, I'll go to start approaching the 3 militia guys that are left over, or girls, whatever.
I'll trail.
And
I'll
because
stay
he has
with
no
Maeve then.
weapons, just raise his hands. There, he's like, "Whoa, big show! No worries, we got it covered. It's just a wild-shaped druid, little drunk. Don't worry." Do you guys hear that scream? Might want to take care of that first.
Make a
No, the druids
make a
that they're super
persuasion
evil.
check with disadvantage because
Make
the
a-
druids are evil.
Make a what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Because the druids are evil here. They're servants of Strahd. Ooh!
9?
dang.
It's like, who are you?
Forgot
Why
about
would we
that.
trust you? What do you mean there are druids? There are druids? Should we call for backup?
No,
No,
it's
but see the. Oh, good.
you're good.
No, see, but the drunk, and it's druids with a lowercase d. So it's not like the spooky druids.
Druids with a lowercase d. What does that even mean?
What we're saying is she's with us. It's okay. We're fine. We're new here, but don't worry. We're good.
Alright, I'll let you have one more attempt to
Okay.
persuade them away.
Alright. I missed
is-
the thing.
Because
No.
Dozer's helping you, it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Straight roll. Okay.
Sorry, I should have said that before you rolled.
I mean, it's not gonna be good. It's an 8 because I rolled a 3.
Oh. 8 total?
8 total.
Out of
Oh
fire.
no.
I'm
Anything else
persuasive.
in
I'm
there?
persuasive, but when you roll a 3, not much is gonna work out there. Why do I have a +8 to performance? What the hell? Sorry.
As you're
I'm gonna be a
talking to them, the light catches, and they realize your skin is pink, and you have horns. They
No.
immediately take their spears, and they point them at you. You work for the devil!
No, I don't.
I need you to
Racist.
roll initiative.
Oh.
Racial profiling.
I'm getting profiled out here.
So Dozer too, if you're gonna help her, or if you're just gonna let this happen.
Whistle and walk away. Now roll the initiative.
Where's my initiative on this godforsaken app? Why
It says no active combat encounter at the moment.
every
Yeah, I
time?
gotta get that set up. 'Cause I've
Every
gotta
time I'm like, I'm going to use real click clack rocks. No, I got one good roll and then I got a 3 and a 9.
It's probably like the shape of your desk or something, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's
That's definitely
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, flat surfaces.
plus
hate
3.
it.
It's an 11 to initiative, or
Like,
a 12 to
rolling
initiative.
probably
I
just
can't
a-
even do math.
It's probably just like not level or something, you know.
Somebody remind me to pick up a disguise, like I don't know what it is, whatever the D&D version of a hat of disguise is.
Alright, remind me, Celaya, one more time. What did you get?
I got a 12.
Well, so it's Dozer second. So the one who you were originally talking to, who saw your horns and everything, is immediately just going to swing at you. And this is a rainy street, and it's awful. That's not quite right, but I'll take it.
Paradise twist.
Alright, it's a 6 hit you. Alright, then Dozer.
Alright, I'll go for the guy that's to her right.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. This position should be switched because you
Uh,
were the
guy to-
one talking to them first.
okay, to my right then.
Okay.
That guy. Attack. Normal.
Nice.
6.
How is that not? Dang. All right. Yeah, that hits.
Does it hit? Okay. Nope. Oh, wow. An 8. Fantastic.
Okay. No, this is normally I want you guys to say this beforehand. Are you trying to kill him, or are you just trying to incapacitate him?
How rainy is it?
It's very rainy. Very rainy.
Is this like a secluded street? There's no one else around?
There's people everywhere because they're running, trying to get back home. So people see this happening.
That's psychic damage.
That's true. No one can see, but they do see them in confrontation with you, and he's already called out Celaya's appearance.
Acetate.
Okay.
But a lot of like his attacks are just like, whoa, this is just our cat.
Okay, so he's down because
Okay.
they're just very sad, militia.
And then there's a bonus, the bonus action for the guy to like the southeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, he's also gone.
Yeah, I'll stay there. Like a lot of it's just like, a lot like this stuff.
Alright.
And like,
so,
yeah. Way too much
Okay.
for simple minds. And I won't move. I think I'll stay there.
Alright, well, this last guy, seeing both of his comrades just fall from nothing, is like, I saw nothing. And he
It's
just like
hypothermia. You might wanna-
turns
Don't
and
run
he
away.
runs away.
Don't run away. Why'd you kill your friends?
Was me.
Hey, do you guys want to do anything, or you just want to? What are you guys doing now? You're muted. We can't hear you.
How close are we to like an alleyway of sorts?
There's a lot of little alleyways.
My instinct is to get them out of view. The
Give 'em a
collapsed
push.
militia folk out of view. Be like, can we like Weekend at Bernie's them into a into an alley? Like, oh, it's just too much to drink.
All right. It takes you a little bit of time, but yeah, you managed to like roll
it's fun.
roll me a performance check.
Yes, thank you. Okay, that's a 16 plus 8, 24. Wait, 20.
Hey!
Yeah, 24.
So you guys just like managed to look like drunken fools carrying them into the alleyway.
As
I
you're
love the
carrying them,
Festival of the Sun.
carrying them like over over our shoulders. Like, can I just like try to grab like the money out of their pocket?
Yeah.
They have
Of
anything?
course. They have 3 copper pieces.
Aw, yeah.
They have no money. But
Aw, yeah. All right,
That
I'll
was
add
his
3
pension.
copper.
He just stole.
Alright, so with that.
Okay.
So while this is happening, and this only took maybe 30 seconds total for the whole maybe a minute, because you guys are talking first. Maybe a minute for the whole interaction. Maeve, I need you to roll me. So Maeve, and Rictavio, you do manage to get into the stockyard, but you can see that the horses are starting to freak out. They seem to have a lot more horses than they did before. The horses are freaking out, and you don't see any people because it seems like people cleared this area real fast. But Rictavio kind of leads you over to the very colorful wagon that you had seen before. And I need you to roll me one more animal handling check with advantage because you can talk to her, and Rictavio is helping you.
Oh no.
Oh, those are bad.
Uh-oh.
They are.
But they're good enough because this wasn't hard.
Okay.
He's able
Okay.
to talk to her. This wasn't a hard check. So she gets in there, and Rictavio like is like searching his bag for something, and he pulls out some bread, and he's just like, she's not gonna want that. All right, darling kitty cat, it's okay. I will come back later with food. Please just shh. And he just kind of like pushes her ears down and tries to like help her relax. And she's just like, she like is obviously enjoying it, but she knows Rictavio can't actually understand her, so she turns to you, Maeve, and she's just like, are you going to get the pointy ones, the ones who poked me with the pointy sticks? Are they going to come back? I don't want to stay here. And upon looking at the carriage, you can see like she busted through the door, and it is just, there's no way you're going to be able to fix it and close it in time using normal means.
Rictavio, your cat wants to know how we're gonna enclose her in this wagon.
Well,
How are we gonna fix the
and
door? We
get
gotta fix the
started.
door.
And he just like starts to like touch it, and wherever he touches, the wood just seems to reconnect. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, it takes maybe about 5 minutes to get the door back on its hinge and everything, but anywhere he touches, it seems to fix itself.
Spectacular.
All right, what happened? Why is she out?
Oh. Some people came and tried to poke her, and she got annoyed and scared and busted out.
He opens the door and he like starts to inspect her, and you can see it too. There are like small little wounds where she's bleeding on her side that you didn't see before because of the rain.
Oh no.
Oh, Oh my
Can you
God,
tell us, what did the men look like?
They had hair on their faces. They were small.
Like hair or like hair like hair?
She like reaches out and like very gently, because she's retracted her claws now, just like touches your face. Hair here, hair here.
I tell Rictavio. These guys are pretty hairy, apparently.
Well, we'll have to deal with it later. We can't be here. We have to leave. This is a problem.
John, you're muted.
Oh no, he's just not saying anything.
They're not.
They're women. They're not guys.
But here, quickly. Darling girl, please wait.
We'll be back.
Alright, Maeve, roll me a
Stay calm.
perception check.
Bye.
And he like closes the door.
Yeah,
Alright.
my rolls are...
You kind of picked up on it slightly, but Rictavio sounded weird. Like he didn't sound like his voice sounded a little different. His accent was a little different.
like possessed.
No, just
I just look at
well, you're not
Rictavio.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you.
Right. So you three are in the stockyard. Rictavio is pushing you away. The other two, you joined probably while they were still talking to the cat.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I scoot my way over to Salaya and I just whisper, Rictavio's been acting really weirdly. Like his
You-
voice was not his.
You picked up on that too? That was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. I kind of want to. I don't. When you say his voice sounded weird, did it sound like a completely different voice or just like like a
completely
register?
different voice.
Oh wow, okay. Was he like possessed or something? Like just all of a sudden again the
I don't know. I don't want to stay around to find out.
I kind of do. I'm curious. He seems like he's helped us, right? Like he's probably a good guy. We're just muttering, you know. Yeah.
Your Dozer, what are you guys doing?
Right. It's like, I think I heard my horse pillow. And if that cat's fine, then I'd like to get my horse from the stockyard.
I said, Dozer, what's a horse pillow?
It's my horse, comma, pillow.
Oh,
She's a beaut. I could
okay.
hear her whinny
Oh my
and
god.
neigh. And I thought, yay, that's my horse.
Well, if your horse is here, I mean, that's great. Doesn't that mean, like... Wait, how'd your horse even get here, though? Where'd you hear... Whatever,
I
let's go
don't
check
know.
it
I
out.
was taking a leak on the side of the road and ran off.
Oh. Well, let's go check it out. Let's, like, because we're in the stockyard, right? Where the horses are?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's look for your horse, I guess.
Okay.
A found horse is a good sign.
So,
Pick up on that. That's brilliant.
so when you're looking for horse, her name is Pillow, and she goes by Pillow. And the reason I call her Pillow is because she's kind of thick. She's a big girl. Nice padding.
Okay.
I have way
look
more
for an obese
questions
horse.
about, like... about Dozer than I had before. Like,
All right.
yeah, like,
Both of you.
should I just
give-
walk you? What's
yeah,
your
both
horse
of
look
you
like?
give me a perception check. Well, you can do it separately, or one of you can have advantage.
I guess I'm just gonna recognize this horse by its donk. I don't know.
Horse girl.
We'll be talking about it while we walk together. But I imagine you're telling me that it's just like she's like you're not actually describing anything helpful. Like she's big, like she's thick, and she's the sweetest girl. She does this cute little wet like neigh
She got the
and
tail. 4 legs.
She
Goes
loves
pop, pop, pop.
flowers.
Counts like this.
Yeah, so I guess you're probably
Perception.
more than I am, probably. So why don't you just roll with advantage?
No, do it together.
All right. I hold hands.
We hold hands.
Yeah. Perception. Oh, I am pretty perceptive actually. Wait, did I click the right thing? Yeah.
Oh, like you rolled mine over. That was cool.
Alright. So,
Can we find a thick horse?
Dozer, you feel
Got it like a Coke bottle.
everything you've been waiting for so long. There she is, that big, beautiful, girthy baby.
I don't know.
I
if
see it,
that
I'm like,
an
that is a thick
appropriate
horse.
adjective.
So thick.
Like now that I see it, I'm like, yeah.
Told you she's girthy.
But she
Many
is
calves.
tied up with a few other horses. And it
Flashbacks. Yor, don't get any ideas. Don't put him on fire just yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like to check if there's is there that tall guy from like the kid or whatever, the tall kid from the other town? Did he move over here because of the arson where he burned their entire city? Did he move over here and is suddenly somehow like sleeping down there and like on the floor of the barn?
Round 2, baby.
It's difficult because of the rain, but looking around, you don't see him, but it is raining quite a bit, and there are people inside the barn.
This is
Remember,
gonna
this
be
is the stockyard.
a recurring character.
Would like to. Okay, how many people are in the stockyard? Because I'm considering
Outside,
shouting, "There's
there's
a
none.
fire! Let's get these horses out of here."
In the middle of the rain. All right.
Uh,
So
yeah.
Well, why don't we ask him how he got this horse or something? Like you just want to steal it back, or
there's you don't. So outside there's no one because the cat scared them all off. But inside the storehouse, you can hear noises, and you do know that that is where the shop of the stockyard is.
I
where the
leaned over
transaction-
to Maeve and I'm like, they're doing it again.
I
Yeah.
casually knock over a lantern.
Kick it with like your foot, like a horse, just like.
No, but really,
Uh,
like, what are we gonna do? What's the game plan?
All right. I'm gonna get my horse back.
Well, should we talk to should we ask whose horse? I mean, obviously it's your horse, but like, how
Yeah.
to get here? You know,
Yeah.
I don't think
okay.
they're gonna buy it
Let's-
if we say it's like, actually, that's my horse Pillow.
Okay. Yeah. I'll use the truth. I'll say that's my horse. You know, private property, whatever. That exists in medieval land. Yeah. Okay. Who could I talk to that that doesn't look super scared? For one. Kind of horse people.
If you go inside, you do remember that there were the two. There's the husband and wife that own the stockyard.
Right. Yeah.
I remember their names. I definitely do. Not.
Arasek and Yelena.
Wow, good job. Yeah. So you remember that they had even told you before that if you gave them a few days, they would be able to get more horses for you all, because you all had gone before the winery.
Right?
Yeah, so you know that they are probably inside.
Yeah, I guess the plan would be doing it up, above board. Say that's my
Well,
horse.
We could, if we don't even it does it look like they're selling it, or
It's tied up with the rest of the horses. You're not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
You have to ask.
Like a two-man huddle. Just...
yeah. Well, I'm wondering, do we have to? I don't know.
It's just
Let's
a
just go
hug.
talk to the good. Let's.
No, it's on the shoulders.
Whispering into each
They
other's
just
ear.
start hugging.
You can't perceive us. It's raining. Make her roll for it.
Hey,
And see if we're hugging or
second
not.
You want me to roll for it? You want me to?
Yeah, we're just like,
Can I make the meme? Is that a thing?
Yeah, fuck it, let's just go talk to the people and see what they're doing with this horse.
All right. So, Dozer, what kind of horse is your horse? Is it just a riding horse, a draft horse, a war horse?
I would say it's a riding horse. It's an endurance horse.
Okay. So you go inside and you do see
Stamina.
Gunther, the husband that you met before, as well as his wife. And they're just kind of like huddled in a corner. Like they were too they were too scared to even think about closing the door. They're just like huddled, trying to hide themselves, doing a very bad job of it.
Knock on the
Are you guys
counter.
okay?
Hello, can I get some service?
Oh god. There was a giant cat. It had such long fangs. Is it gone?
I'll say, don't worry, we took care of it.
Also, technically, it's a liger.
I don't know what that is.
It was a thing that.
God.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. And they like shakily stand up and just heavily lean on the counter.
Yeah, we killed it. Killed it good. And repayment. Do you think I could get that thick girl over there? That beautiful horse.
That's my daughter.
I'm pointing more to the left.
It takes them a second to kind of collect themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, you came in before wanting horses. Did you only want one? We've gotten a few more. How many did you want?
I think for now, I'd like to just have the one to carry that carcass out of here. Unless you I could leave it in the town square if you want that liger, by the way. But I like the big horse there, because again, killed liger. Your lives are saved. You're welcome. Don't thank me, but you can. And he helped. So, the big girl.
Only.
Sorry, the big girl horse, not your daughter, ma'am.
I don't have a daughter.
Oh, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you. But I can't give it to you for free. We paid good money for that horse.
How much?
They seem to be really debating with themselves.
Can we get a discount, like a life-saving discount for
Alright,
saving
roll
your life?
persuasion check.
Me or
One or
Dozer?
both of you.
Yes,
Since you're
go for
both
it, Yor.
talking.
Oh, okay. I'll give it to. I'll let Yor do advantage because on that one I'm much liger carcass.
Okay.
Alright, I'll try rolling. I get +3, I'll have to roll. Yeah, I can do that. Boom, baby.
Wow. Okay.
So 18.
Nice. They're like, 50 gold. We'll give it to you for 50 gold.
Okay. I take out, do you have any money?
Yeah. I got 245.
Okay. Well, here, do you want to just go halvesies on your horse?
I pay full. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll give him 251 and say keep the change. Or sorry, I'll give him 51 and say keep the change.
250.
Jesus.
Do you have -6 gold I can have?
But no, keep the change. It's...
Yeah,
Thanks.
194.
Please take it away before we have to see it.
The horse? That is rude,
The carcass.
liger?
Your daughter?
ma'am.
Sorry. Yes, the liger, of course.
Walking over to the pillow, it's like, Yor, what's a liger? I've heard about it.
What? I don't know. I thought that was a vampire leopard.
We could have got a bigger discount.
Alright. Alright,
You
so
got yeah, approach Pillow. Finally take that saddle I've been carrying forever, and like put it like on her neck area because it won't fit on her body. But I actually don't ride on the saddle, but I just have it on there. It just fits a horse. So yeah, it's like your little, hey girl, hey Pillow.
she kind of like prances, like, "Oh, everything's okay now."
Aw.
And she's like a light brown, like blonde brown horse. It's a horse, guys. I don't know. It just it clops.
We gotta find like, some Google images. Find like,
Google image horse.
yeah.
It's just like
Pick one you like.
tongue sticking out. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll hop on the horse and I'll let Yor ride. Like, hey Yor, if you wanna get up front.
In front. Okay.
I'm a
I
horse.
was gonna ride side saddle on its massive booty, but that works too.
Totally can.
I'll sit in front.
Hey, Pillow.
Okay.
And like
You're
she
like,
is
wow.
surprisingly comfortable. It's like
If her name is Pillow, I'd be
I love
disappointed.
cushion.
padding.
Okay.
And I
but
give
if
her
she's a
scratches.
girthy horse, then your legs are gonna be so sore. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on.
I don't fight with swords. It's
I'm like really uncomfortable. I look back at Dozer, and he's like practically doing the splits, and he's like super flexible or something. Like,
used to it at this point. We head back to Salaya and Maeve.
Alright, Salaya, Maeve, and Rictavio, you're just like, you've kind of just been like,
Thank you.
you took like shelter under one of the awnings because it is still raining. The carriage now, looking at it, looks undisturbed. What do you guys want to do? As Dozer and Yor. Oh my god, your ship name is Door. Anyway, moving on.
To go. Thanks, guys. This is fun.
Did I'll
Go to
just say
your
out
hut.
loud. We didn't set anything on fire this time, right, guys? Right?
Ma'am. I don't have a hat on, but ma'am.
I'm more looking
What?
at your.
what are you talking about? It's like, no, that'd be ridiculous.
Okay. All right, fair.
We found Dozer's horse. It's Horse Pillow.
Pillow.
Or Pillow.
She's a horse.
Can I pet the horse? So I
Yeah,
like
thick
saddle.
girl. You can pet wherever you want.
I'll do like a along the neck. Like hello.
It's up there. Don't pet her there.
This looks hungry.
She just looks hungry. We can get her some food. We should get inside, and I'm like trying to cover up as best as I can at the moment. I have a very damp
Get
cloth
inside.
all over my arms.
Let's
you
deliver
guys
our
headed?
wine to the
It's good,
inn.
like in
Yeah, let's go back to the inn.
Allied territory.
Alright, so you
Oh.
all go ahead.
Real quick. Can Maeve still talk with animals right now, or that we're off?
I believe that's already worn
Oh,
off at
we're
this point.
off.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think it only lasts like a minute, 5 minutes maybe.
Or
Okay.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, that's worn off at this point. There might be like a minute left if you want her to talk to your horse.
Nice.
Maeve, you hear a manly horse voice. Like we hear neighing, and it's like, I'm hungry. Those are technically
Girthy.
tucked underneath the horse.
Is it actually a guy? That's funny. Don't know.
I haven't checked.
Oh, I tell Dozer, your horse is hungry. Very hungry.
I'll get her something to eat. She's been missing
And then
me. I
Maeve
can
is just
tell.
like, her?
I'm gonna roll.
Huh?
Her?
1 through 3, it's a girl. 4 through 6, it's a boy.
Okay.
Yes, it's a girl.
Okay.
A very manly
Her.
girl.
It's a horse.
Alright,
Oh,
so
I get it. It's a voice horse.
I'm gonna
You
ban
all-
him.
head back to the inn.
Oh.
You can see that the cart is pulled around to the side of the inn, and some of the casks have already been offloaded, but the others, you can tell because there's a tarp over it, but one side is like definitely like empty. By the way the tarp is laying. So you go inside and it is so warm and it's so nice and it smells so good. And you can see the two brothers as well as Erwin, the owner of the inn, and they are drinking and laughing and just seem to be catching up. And they are definitely tasting the shipment that you brought. As well as looking around, you see Irina and Ismark, who are just sitting at one of the tables chatting with another man who he's wearing not fancy clothes, but rather nicely tailored clothing, as if this man might actually have a little bit of money. And he just has a very like warm countenance about him, and he's got kind of like a lighter brown hair, that he's wearing these like glasses, and he's just like chatting with them and talking with them about things. All right. What do you guys want to do?
I want to get a bowl of stew.
Yeah.
Walking kind of bow-legged. Hey, girl.
I'll go sit with I'll ask Dozer to get me a bowl of stew, and I'll go sit with Irina and
Ismark.
thank you, Ismark.
Okay,
and
I
the
guess I'll
stranger.
order and walk over.
Okay.
Yep, you get my horse back. I'll give you 2 bowls of soup. Not 3 though. That's outrageous. No one eats that much soup.
I agree. Thank you.
Hey,
All
looking
right.
out.
Okay.
I get him 2
So-
bowls of soup.
As soon as you approach the counter to order, Erwin just looks so happy to see. He's like, "Ah, good friends, you've kept your word." I keep saying friends, too many with every character. I gotta stop. You've kept your word. You've delivered the wine. As
Wait.
promised, you can stay here for as long as you need, whenever you need it. No cost.
Just
You've
gonna
done
become a
my family and I a great service.
You guys are great. We love you.
Oh, we love you too. And one of the brothers just like claps you on the back.
Ah.
It's just like, yeah. And these are beefy boys. Like they roll and hold wine barrels that are nice and hefty. It's just like,
Oh.
Pat me on the back. How you doing?
How you doing?
Want some soup?
Calm down, okay? They don't exist.
They're real to
So-
me. Imagination. Sorry.
they
Anyway.
scoop you out some soup. We scoop you out some soup, and it is a big portion. Like it was a big portion before. That they have definitely added a little extra, and they go in the back and they bring out some really nice crunchy bread for your soup, and they're like,
Yum, 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 yum.
"On the house, of course. Thank you so much. You've really helped us out." And you all go back with your soup and your stew. It's not soup. With your stew and your fresh bread.
Or
And
you're
they're-
ideally in stew. No soup.
Irina and Ismark, they quickly like make room at the table, and Irina like sits a little closer to the man, and they just kind of like shuffle so that there's room at the table for all of you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, so what happened back there? Why did you keep telling us to smile? Why is the festival so weird? What happened to that poor man? What was that sound? Is everything okay?
We got like was weird, not totally sure why. Everything's sound was large cat, it's fine now, and everything is 50-50.
That sound was a liger.
I don't think it was a liger. Ligers don't have teeth that big.
Okay.
Take your word for it.
I have.
He didn't know it.
Okay. But that poor man, what did he do wrong? Why did they take him away?
We have no idea.
I might be of some help here. And the man kind of looks at you. And he's just like, so, excuse me, pardon, I should have introduced myself. My name is Vasily von Holt. It's nice to meet you. And he, like, holds out his hand, waiting for someone to take it to shake.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd be like,
Like shaking his hand, like just like 2 cards fall out of his sleeve. Just like, oh, don't mind me. I just put those back there. How you doing?
So, he's speaking very, very quietly, even though there's no one else in here except for the brothers. And he's just speaking very quietly so as not to be overheard by something or someone. So, it's the burgomaster of Vallaki. He has a theory as to how to keep the Lord of the Land away. And his theory is that you can keep him at bay by happiness. And that no matter what, if you are happy, the devil can't reach you. So he puts on these festivals as a way to keep people happy. And if you're not happy, then you're bringing the devil to us all.
So that was the, like, everyone be happy, gotta smile. Oh.
Yes, and I did not witness the festival. I don't know what happened to the man, but from ones that I've witnessed previously, if the burgomaster has, he's a very sensitive man and does not like to be the butt of the joke. So I think that poor man probably will not return.
Yeesh.
Like bringing the devil to like the town. He looks over at Salaya, like scared, like spooks himself. Oh, wrong devil.
kind of like jab at you. Like, yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to deal with.
Good.
This
is not good. We got a crazy vampire dude on the outside, and now we got this crazy burgomaster dude on the inside. Like, it's not a safe place to be, guys. I don't know what to do.
What gave that away?
I don't know. Ismark. This is really the only place you can stay.
Oh, black stew.
So, actually, we were talking about it, and, well, yes, Vallaki is the safest place. They have not encountered the devil in 100 years.
Be happy.
What about Crest?
Kresk is safe because they are small and worthless.
Last place to look.
Just like me.
But they also have no way to defend if the devil did attack. But Vallaki is the safest. But Irina and I were discussing staying at the Church of St. Andal's because it's consecrated ground, so he can't step foot there.
It's probably a good idea.
Where that? What at?
It's at the...
Are you okay? You've gone through like 3 different personalities in the last 2 minutes. It's like, oh god, guys,
some of them
where
are me
at?
being your. Some of them are Jerry being your, and some of it is Jerry drinking wine.
Nice. Yor got into the barrels a little bit.
I don't know.
The So you probably passed it on your way out. I was told you went to the winery. I'm sorry I did not see you on my way. I would have taken you. It would have been much more comfortable, but sorry, this is Vasily. But the church is just it's by the north, southeast, the Sunset Gate.
Sunset Gate. Let's see. Other way.
The West Gate.
The
That's
West
the way
Gate.
you went towards the wine.
Oh, okay. Oh, did we
That's the
pass it
one.
on the way?
Yeah, you passed the church on the way, but you weren't really.
Yeah, don't pay attention. Okay.
Yes, so we were talking, and since it's consecrated ground, it might be safer if we stay there, and I can help out in the church. I can work. I'm not great, but I could probably help out as a nurse or something if people need us. And we might. Ismark's a very good handyman, so maybe he can handle that a bit.
It's a good plan.
Yeah. So we need to go and decide that. We figured we'll stay one more night here and go and discuss things, since it's only like mid-morning-ish now.
Okay.
We figured we'll go to the church today and discuss things with the father, and then hopefully tonight will be our last night here at the inn.
Okay. Do you want us to come with when you go to the church?
Yes, please. I mean, I know we can handle it ourselves, but things being as they are, I would feel safer. And I trust you all. You've all already helped us so much.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Ismark just like is like nodding on. He's like, yes, you've done us all so much. You've done so much. I hate to ask this of you, but it's just, it'll be a small trip. We'll just go talk to the father and return. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. I have a question though.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it.
Also,
People-
make sure to add to your inventory that you have a riding horse. Continue. Sorry.
Takes up 20 bulk in your bag.
It adds 480 pounds to your carrying capacity.
Okay. Everything's difficult terrain.
So surely not everybody here is actually happy, right? But something here besides being happy has to have kept the devil away, right?
There are theories. Vasily kind of like thinks for a moment, and he's just like, So there's the burgomaster's idea of whatever. There's another theory that maybe the devil has made a deal with someone here in town. And then there's theories that the bones of Saint Andal keep the devil away. But no one's sure why. But we don't want to question any of these things.
And sorry if this is rude, but who like it's nice to meet you and everything, but who are you exactly?
So, I technically, I work for the Lord. Because, so I am a tax collector, but it's an important job because it's either I collect the taxes and deliver them to the castle, or he comes and gets them himself. So it's I feel for the people of Barovia, So I want to be the one in between. If he becomes angry, it will be my life, not the lives of innocents in danger.
When
So
you say Lord,
We
you mean
we mean Lord Strahd von Zetterich.
kind of like knock on wood or something.
you see Irina and Ismark both just like cover their eyes. As he says
I'm
it.
not listening.
Well, it's like covering their eyes from evil, hiding.
Yeah,
from evil.
signing against evil or whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But he's just like, sorry, you asked. I just was trying to answer your question. Yes, I travel a lot throughout Barovia to the towns and the small little villages to collect and deliver news. But
So-
yes.
Why does Strahd? Why does Devilman?
That
Devil
one.
Lord, trust you?
Because my family served him for many, many years. But we serve him as a way to kind of be like a barrier or like something in between him and the people. Not because we serve him because we must. And he kind of like glances around again and just becomes very uneasy discussing this.
We all survive somehow. It's okay.
Yes, Irina, I think it would be good for you to go to St. Andal's. I mean, the bones of St. Andal are possibly what's protecting the town, so maybe being at the church where they rest will be the safest place. Yes, I think so.
Just quick though, I do think we should, keep our options open. There's a couple different places that we could end up here, so it's probably a good idea to not, decide too quickly.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So we'll look around.
Okay. Well, do you guys have anything else you wanted to ask or discuss with them?
Can I ask some questions?
Yes.
Theoretically, there were well-known people in Barovia, and their initials were BV. Who do you think they would be?
We all open our dream journal.
Barovia for where was this from?
They're an influential person, maybe, or a shop owner of some kind named BV.
BV is probably Blood of the Vine.
Oh.
It's the tavern in the village.
Okay, sounds plausible. What about BW?
Wouldn't that be here? Blue water?
Oh, I thought blue water was one word. But okay, got it.
I mean, I only know this because when I am doing my collections, I will sometimes quickly use
Shorthand.
little memos,
Yeah.
shorthand as
Okay.
well.
What about just
I
K?
could be wrong. K.
Just plain K. Like, K.
I'm not sure. There are many names that start with K.
Well, if the other two are
Is anyone
taverns or
with-
inns, where with K is
Is there
the
an
30.
inn in Kresk?
Oh, it could just be Kresk.
Okay.
That's possible. But please don't take my word as foolproof because I'm just guessing. Because these are not my notes.
Your guess is as good as mine. Thank you.
Like
All right.
While Your
My Adam Sandler voice.
all right. Well, Yor is inquiring about the like in names. I don't know. While he's interrogating the poor dude, I'm gonna. Can I like, Arena? Can I like pull you upstairs for a second? Maeve. Actually, you know, this is kind of like a girl question, like a girl thing. Could just go upstairs real quick.
Of course.
I need to.
And she like sits up and
We'll be
like
right back.
Vasily,
This is real
like
quick.
turns in case she like needs any help.
That's very
She's
nice
like,
of you.
know.
We'll be right back. Don't worry. Just Maeve, follow like close behind if you can. Yeah, thanks. You know the drill.
All right, so you guys go upstairs.
Yeah.
Arena's following.
Okay. I was gonna let Yor, if you had any more questions for Vasily, you could do that first.
Do I? I have questions, but I will save them for another opportunity, I think. So I'm good.
Unless he dies and you don't get another up anyway. Continue.
Stabs one chest.
Or shadowing.
Oh god.
All right, so you all get up and
Okay.
go upstairs.
Into the girls' room, lock it, or whatever our arrangement was. Like
You see that
lock it.
there's still the family that you were helping.
Boys' room. Never mind.
Okay. Like there's still the mother and the young child in there. The father, he's like in bed asleep, but the mother and the daughter are awake.
Okay. Can I actually? I'll just ask them. Like, can you guys go to the other room real quick? I'm just gonna. Sorry.
yeah,
Good morning, Clyde. Yeah, go say hi to Dad. Just it's
All right, so they go.
Love you guys.
And they
You're
go
doing
say
great.
hi. And they're like,
Mommy, why
yes,
don't
of
we have
course,
to leave the
fine.
room?
Coast is clear. You're good. Just hang out.
So they just go into the men's room and
Right.
sit at the table.
Okay. So then we're gonna go back into the girls' room. Lock up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Arena, how do you know this guy?
Well, we actually met him the first day we came to Vallaki. I think. Well, you were. I'm not sure where you all were, but he stopped by the inn and we just started chatting, and then he showed us some places in town that might be available if we wanted to buy a home, because we were discussing about where to stay, where we were gonna stay, and that we were just trying to start over here in Vallaki. And he's just been very kind and just I hadn't met him before, but yeah, I don't know, he's very sweet.
He is very nice. He's very nice. When did that conversation turn to safe housing? And specifically, like, I'm in Vallaki because I'm specifically trying to avoid that guy. You know?
Well, we didn't tell him we were trying to avoid the gaze of the devil, but he seemed to kind of pick up on it. I guess my brother and I aren't very good at lying. But we were just talking about not wanting to make too much notice of ourselves. I'm not really sure what we said that tipped him off, but he figured it out. Maybe because he works for the devil, he'd seen it before.
I was gonna say, does he know the specifics?
I don't think so. We haven't told him that.
Okay.
But
Then I think a healthy dose of distrust is going to be a very strong weapon. I don't like that he knows where you're going and that he told us that he reports to Strahd. He seems very kind. We've met a lot of nice people here. But we've also met a lot of nice people outside of here that brought us here. So
that's an astute judgment.
too astute for me. You said astute. me sometimes, I think, but I usually have a pretty okay read on people.
I hadn't thought about that. I mean,
It's okay.
he's just so kind.
Honestly, it's a silk hiding steel thing. It's a men fuck. All right, listen to me. Men are the worst, and they will be nice, and they will be kind, and they will make you think that nothing's wrong, and then they will hurt you.
He kind of just like flops onto the bed and
I know. He's pretty too. I'll give him that. I know he's very pretty. He's pretty.
There's just something about him that makes me want to trust him.
They're good at that.
You've seen more of the world than I. I was hopeful that maybe things would be okay.
That there would be someone there that was on your side and looking out for you.
And that maybe since he works for Strahd, he could give us, like, maybe a heads up if Strahd started paying too much attention to this area or something as such.
If he's willing to tell us that, then that's good. But I still think that you should probably just be a little bit more cautious with what you're telling him. We could still go to the church today and check it out. We could still do that. I almost want you to tell him that you're considering Kresk instead. Which we have to
have the abbot.
That's what is that?
So
More
there's
consecrated ground.
It's not consecrated ground, unfortunately. So here in Vallaki, the ground is consecrated because of the bones of Saint Andal.
Right. Okay.
They lie beneath the church. But Kresk, there's the abbot, who there are a lot of strange rumors about him. But maybe saying that I was going to him for aid might help. That's a good point. Okay.
If nothing else, just serving for misdirection. Okay? I don't know what Ismark probably feels similar to you. It was much easier to grab the girls upstairs and say it was a girl problem than be like, oh my god, Ismark, come here, you know? Like, no offense, he's very pretty, but never mind. Anyway, getting flustered. Anyway, it was easier to come and get you.
You think my brother is pretty?
What?
He's
I
a
really
good
wish-
man. He could provide for you quite well.
I'm sure he could.
He's an honest man.
He seems very nice. He is very sweet. I am living day to day at the moment, so.
That's fair.
There's
fair.
Sally right here.
I know.
She really
Were
cute.
this-
She's like, yeah, I told you guys, my sister's thirsty as fuck.
About your
Can't pick
brother,
up
were this
pretty
another
killer from
time,
me.
another place, it would be more of a serious consideration, but I am constantly scared, so.
If you ever decide that's something you might want to pursue, I can put in a good word for you.
Aw,
I
thanks!
am your sister.
Thank you, yeah! Okay, wait. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. Noticeably flustering.
Irina seems more relaxed now that the conversation's turned away from her.
Yeah. Let's get back downstairs, but we'll tread carefully, okay? We'll still go check out the church and everything because it does seem like a good spot, but we should also maybe heavily imply that Kresk seems better. Also, I'm so sorry for the way that I'm gonna act on the way down. Let's go.
Okay. She gives you a big hug, and then she just like pulls Maven too. She's like, I can never repay you for all that you've done for me. She kind of winces a little bit when
Maven's
she's like,
just
with
like-
the face, but
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The rain enhances my
Sorry.
smell.
It's kind of like wet dogs. You know, when they get wet, they smell worse. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're a lovely person.
That was closer than I've been in a while as well. It's all right. It's fine. We're getting used to it.
Down, and we're like, Dozer and I are explaining to Vasily, like, I'm like, it's like, so like there's just all this chaos, and I thought we needed distraction, so I just like chucked a lantern at a wall. like, I guess.
As we come down, I'm gonna try to like be really noisy and giggly, and I'm gonna try to catch Ismark's eyes, and then look away really quickly.
Ooh.
Ismark, like, you do catch his eye because he's like watching you guys come down. And he's very confused.
That's okay. That's okay.
But
That's
Irina,
okay.
she immediately picks up on what you're doing because she's the society.
Yeah.
Almost as much as Barovia can have a society person, she is, and so she just like loops her arm with yours, and she like giggles along with you. Right.
There's
I
still
love
some
Irina.
soup left. You want some stew?
Yes, please.
All right.
Oblivious middle.
Let's go.
Vasily like stands up as you approach, and he like pulls your chairs out for you and everything, and he just like very,
What a
very
simp.
gentleman. Like,
Do you like
feelings.
No soup for that guy.
Where is he? I heard him. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
Of course. And he just like very awkwardly sits back down, and he's like, but then he like stands back up and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I have to attend to my duties. But please let me know what you decide, because I can't help if I don't know anything. So let me know how St. Andal's goes.
I don't know where I am, but I'd like to like reach under the table and grab Irina's hand and like squeeze if I can.
Okay, so
For story's sake, can I be closest to her?
yes, I
Thank
will.
you.
I will change the seating. Because that's not how the seating was, but I'll change it to allow that.
I just scooch over. I scooch people over.
As you guys were linking arms, you sat down next to each other.
Yeah, okay.
And Maeve took Irina's old seat between Ismark and Vasily. Much to their pleasure. So,
Yes.
Irina squeezes back. She's like, well, I've been thinking about maybe looking into the abbot at Kreksk. And it is very wooden, but you can see she's trying.
You're doing good.
Oh, you have, okay. That's not what my recommendation would be. Have you been to Kresk before? No, but I mean, there's an abbot there, so he might be able to protect us too, right?
I can cut in here and be like, yeah, actually we have some business in Kresk at some pretty soon, so like we can help her look around.
Yes.
But your word is
and
definitely
they have the
very
best
important.
fortified walls.
Yeah.
And
That
you-
doesn't
you-
include lanterns. Right.
I will come and visit you before I leave town. But please just carefully consider consecrated ground is very important.
Can I inside check this guy?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I have advantage on insight.
Nice.
So.
Whoa.
Wait, I pulled this up. I can do this. Shout out, Swordy Boy. But I don't have much to it. Like, unfortunately, it's not going to be a good roll. It's just advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel your sword try to tell you something, but you just can't pick up on it.
Okay.
But he seems to really believe what he's saying.
Okay. That's good. We're still going to the church today, so.
Of course. Well, I have to be off and make unpleasant visits because no one likes the tax collector. And he just kind of like shuffles out.
Good luck. Nice to meet you. That's good. That was good. I'll like turn and I'll be like, that was good.
I am awful at lying. And
You'll get
Ismark's
used
like,
to it.
wait, why Kretsk? What's happened?
Out of earshot, correct? He's gone.
You can wait a few moments and wait for him.
Gonna
to
just
move on. Of course. Where did Rictavio go? Did he not?
God
come
damn
back
it,
with
we let
you
him
all?
go!
You realize now that none of you have seen Rictavio since the stockyard.
He's been so sus recently. Like, I don't know if he's going through like second puberty or something.
What?
I mean, I get maybe he'll show up later.
Well, we have his
This
cat,
is-
so he has to come back.
Wagon out back? Yeah.
His wagon's in
What?
the stockyard.
We thought it
Oh,
was
I
pulled
thought-
around side on the side
No,
of the inn.
wagon with the wine. is on the
Ah,
side.
okay.
Different wagon.
Yeah, two different wagons.
Thought he came with us. But now that we've waited a little bit and everyone here is like allies, right? Like everyone here is kind of in on it. Okay. Please don't trust people you've met a couple days ago who say that they are working for the devil. He seems fine. He seems fine to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like, I don't really think you can trust him. Just because, even if he were being kind, he still has his own priorities. Like, his family is helping Strahd because they're looking out for number one, right? They're only looking out for themselves. Like, if it came between protecting you guys or, saving their own skin by selling you guys out to Strahd, like, he would definitely sell you out in a heartbeat, I think.
That's a fair point. Okay. Well,
He seems genuinely nice, but
he was so nice.
he's really nice. But
Felt like I've made a friend.
you might still have, like, he doesn't seem like a bad, like, it's just exercising caution, like everyone here is either like, we've got people who do not like the guy, the main man's
He's
here,
ugly.
think he's ugly, think he's, I'm not gonna, that and all that, but they seem like horrible people. But also we have like genuine followers of the dude who seem fine, like nice enough people, right? Like the Vistani and all that, they seem fine enough, right?
The Vistani are... Alright, if that's what you believe.
I don't. They're the reason we're here. But they were nice to us, so.
I think they seem nice because you didn't know.
No, fair enough. I'm
But-
sure there are people who are followers of the dude that are kind people, but they still have priorities.
That's... Yes. That's fair. Alright. Why are people so difficult? I just want to go back to my hunting.
Good question.
Animals are easy. You shoot them, you kill them, you eat them. Done.
Word?
Just,
How barbaric.
alright. Well, you all sit, unless there's something else you wanted to say. You all sit and chat for a little bit?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Jerry?
Another question I thought of was, we didn't really follow up on birds and stuff turning into people and getting clothes. Did we? Like,
Nope.
when we talked about that, did the brothers that were traveling with us have any sort of reaction?
Not that any of you noticed.
I guess I'll just ask the innkeeper, since we're good, it's like, hey,
You want to do that now?
Yeah.
You want to do that now?
I mean, should I do it now, or are we? Otherwise, we can go to
I was just
the
gonna say
church.
we were gonna go take a break and then come back, but
Yeah.
we can do that now and then go on break before we
Okay.
go to the church. All right.
I'll
so
ask
you-
Maeve to be with me because she was the one that talked to the tree.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have anything to say, or
Alright.
anyone can chime in, I guess.
So
But,
Maeve and Yor go up to the counter, to where the three
I'd be like,
brothers are chatting.
Hey, hey.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
So we
Shout
talked
to
to a
the-
tree on the way here, and yeah, so like we this tree, right? Like it was cool. We found some clothes in it, and then we talked to it, and the tree, the tree talked to Maeve. Like Maeve talked to the tree, and like apparently, like birds here turn into people or something, or like there's birds that are disguised as people, or people are disguised as birds. I don't know, but they had clothes and trees, and like what's up with that? Like, do you know anything about it? Like,
Oh. Well, they kind of like grin, like kind of like conspiratorially. They're just like,
Good.
wow, in Barovia, there are many, many stories of the ones that can change. So there's the wolves that will change. And then there are keepers of the feather. They're a secret organization that change into birds to keep an eye on the devil.
But I thought you said your mom? That these birds are her?
You mean my wife? The birds here?
Your wife. Yes.
My mother died many years ago.
I'm so sorry.
Wife looks very young, nothing like a mom of yours. So
My
nice.
it's a joke within my family because we have always had an affinity for the birds. We just
Affinity.
keep them as pets.
that's a big
Because-
word.
Do you want to insight check?
I'm not there, but yeah.
I know. I can see
Sorry,
him
I'm so-
dying.
I'm note taking. I can insight check. I mean, they're just pets. I'm
Are
kind
you
of wondering
lying,
if he's just
sir?
like bullshitting me, like.
Affinity for
It's-
bird.
Such a,
We can afford to
or
be-
Suri, do you want to insight check?
I'll help you.
Alright, then I will roll with advantage.
Ooh. They're hard to read. You're not really sure.
Alright, I'll just buy it and I'll be like, wait, so like, what do you mean, like, keep an eye on Strahd?
Oh, there's always been people who oppose him. You've just gotta. It's just the legends of those who tried and failed. Many, many years ago, the Keepers of the Feather attempted to overthrow him, but they were slaughtered. And now none remain.
Did he use like one stone? Two bird.
But,
This is good
Well,
stew. I'll
but
go back to
apparently-
eat.
well, like, did they have like a base or something? Because, like, I guess this tree saw some recently or something. We found their clothes, you know? So maybe they're still here. Maybe.
Did you have some of the wine
don't
on
know,
the way
like-
back? Oh,
No, this is just my stammering Michael Cera personality or something. I don't know. I'm trying to develop that, or like the crazy conspiracy dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, our father has good stories, but maybe tonight when you come back, we can tell you some more. But we should probably. I want to talk with my brothers a bit. Tonight at dinner, we'll tell you some grand tales of the Keepers of the Feather.
What about the wolf people? Are they cool?
Those are different stories. The wolves themselves, they serve the devil. But some say the wolves that change are against him. But we're not sure. Oh, I'll tell my wife to try and think of some of the good ones, some of the good stories to tell you.
Oh gosh, I hope that was just a death flag for me to die tonight. But thank you.
Alright. So, we will stop there for right now. Go on our break. So 20 minutes. 20-25.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
So 40.
40-45, because I'm gonna
Oh, 40, 45. Yeah.
go
Okay.
get food.
Nice.
I'll make a sandwich, I think.
All right.
Okay.
Then
Get the break.
Taking a break. Alright.
Peace.
See you all shortly.
Battery 50%.
Hello, hello.
Position button. I hate that. I really gotta change it somehow. Okay.
All right.
I'm also still gonna be eating my curry in the meantime because I have to take care of something over
Ooh,
break.
yum.
Yeah.
I
I
got a
had to walk
second
the
glass of wine that I will continue to drink.
Someone get your out of the wine barrel, please.
dog. All right.
What were the wines called from the winery again?
They were called Purple Grape
Sorry.
Mash number 3 and Red Dragon Crush.
I'm enjoying some Red Dragon Crush or something. I don't know.
Well, that's a Barovia.
Okay.
Finest wine.
So you all had a lovely meal. You talked with Irina and Ismark a little bit. You overheard the brothers just talking about whatever nonsense is happening. You do hear them mention the bounty for the arsonist from the village of Barovia. And they're like, such a big bounty. What is even the point? Why would anyone bother? That town is halfway burned down anyway.
Gonna like
But
low key, just like
Right, like such a dumb town anyway. Like,
Speaking of bounty, I think I've spotted the Burrow brothers. They're bearded dwarven sisters. They look like guys, but that's beside the point. I think I saw them in town during the festival.
That's not a very nice thing to say about women.
They're dwarves.
Well.
Take that what you will.
So,
Yeah, so like,
what?
the whole reason to come in here was to find them and bring them back dead or alive. Or shorn.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you're stuck here. If
They're
that
in the
wasn't
same town, so like, they're stuck here with us. Just FYI. Looking for a bounty. We should probably do that
Maybe.
afterward.
I mean, like, they're gonna
I like
be
what
stuck
you're
here as
doing.
long as we're stuck here, right?
right.
So,
What's in that
maybe
stew?
they'll help us to fight against the devil. And then when we get back, like, we'll just call a truce from now and get their help, and then agree that when we get back, we'll kill them or something. I don't know. Or like, or you won't.
Or just kill them now.
Could do that.
Could
And
do
then
that.
just, like, I mean, what if they help us?
But they can't help us if they're dead. So,
But if they could help us, why would you kill them?
but I mean, they can't help us if they're dead. That's I really need them to die.
That badly? You're not even gonna be able to collect the bounty if you're stuck here.
I don't need read more stew, please.
Why do you want to kill them so bad?
Because I always get
Is this
my man
about
and or
more?
woman and or bearded dwarf women that look like men. My heart's not broken. I'm just broken. I have no money.
What?
all
Yeah.
right.
MK has ideas to lie as a dumbass.
Dozer, I don't
hardest-
get it.
The hardest thing.
I get them.
But
The
like,
only reason I was going off of the thing earlier, I was like, I've got a high enough charisma. She knows people. She doesn't know books. Sorry, I cut you off, Jerry. As usual.
no, it's good. I don't. I'm just trying to work this out. Like, what should we do with them? You know, I mean, like, we have an opportunity now, right? But with
I don't want to bet up.
with these guys, these
Women.
Arrow Brow brothers,
Burrow Brow
They-
brothers.
Burrow Brow brothers.
The dwarves.
What
Yeah.
if we keep an eye out for them on our way to the church today. And if you see them, you can do what you gotta do, you know?
I agree to your terms.
Unless you
Arthur.
had bigger machinations in place.
No, I mean like I was just thinking we don't know how long they're gonna be here. Like we should make first contact as soon as possible. But like we got a lot of competing priorities now, I think.
They
Hear it
could.
afterwards, but we ain't going anywhere. They ain't going anywhere.
I mean yeah, they're stuck in Barovia, I guess.
That is true. They're not going anywhere. Strahd
Alright.
might kill him first, though, so.
Say that night.
Look, if people are gonna walk around calling me a devil, that is actually something I need to take care of. Kind of
Yeah,
putting
you're-
2 and 2 together here. I feel like I'm just a little conspicuous.
Should buy you a big hat.
Horned hat.
We could do a hat. There's a fancy hat we could get that I kind of want because I don't want to kill a spell slot for discard self.
That part.
So if we see like actually, can I walk over to the innkeepers and be like, hey, do you guys know where like you can get like magic items and stuff?
Magic?
No. Alright, fuck.
But, I mean, we did overhear you. You just want a really big hat? I mean, you could get one of those, like, things the ladies put around their hair to keep their hair from being all crazy if you're trying to cover up, you know, the
Oh, a
horns.
towel.
And what? Say I'm like really sunburned?
Or just say you're very concerned about your hair.
The horns are definitely an issue. The hair is also kind of an issue. I like hold my arm. I yank Yor over, who I'm assuming is like pale, pale as fuck. Yank Yor over and be like, I think this might be a problem.
You're very. No one is sunburned here. There is no sun.
That is right, you are missing a ring on your finger, you are unwed. We must get you here.
You noticed.
So you could.
I'm trying.
You could try to put some cream on. I
Like-
don't know what ladies do. The wife, she puts on the things. And
Oh, yeah, okay. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I will consider it. I think I'll just look for some long sleeves for the moment.
I mean,
should
the
get-
apothecary might have some cream.
I will keep the cream in mind. Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
You're
I
good.
don't have
Yeah,
points. It's
I
not-
don't. Yeah, this wasn't a problem until I got here. So
Yeah,
Wherever
Bounty.
lands you come from, they're very open brains.
Bounty's secondary, but now we have to get moisturizer for Salaya. Okay.
my parents are fine, so I'm fine. This isn't that unusual.
We need you to point us to
Yeah.
the finest haberdashery in this area.
Yeah, I guess a market is a good place to start. You know.
All right.
I'm imagining to cover up your horns, we need to get like a 10-gallon hat.
I mean, so she does have like the like curled back ones.
Well,
So they're not like it's like the swoopy ones that go down like kind of back a little bit, not like the ram's head or like the devil horns. So
Oh,
it shouldn't
wow.
be too hard to find something that can cover them.
Or how long is your hair?
Long but up.
Big
Can
wig,
you like
just-
wrap it around
Can I
your
like
horn?
wait? Let me just try to like like
yeah, just get like 2 big like Princess Leia buns that go over your horns.
I don't-
Really big ones.
the hair is white, the horns are black. I don't know how well that'll work.
Could just be a style.
It could just be a style. Like it would look good, but I don't know how much it would cover everything up.
We could get like
Oh, wait, friend. I might be able to help. And Irina runs upstairs, and she comes back down with this very finely woven, like not quite a handkerchief, but like definitely like a head covering that ladies would wear when
And
traveling.
babushka.
And she's like, just sit still for a moment.
Yeah, okay.
And it's this beautiful, like purple and silver cloth, and it's got little embroidered. It's just this very small initials, and it just says IK throughout, and it's just little bitty small flowers and things. And she's like, my father had this made for me when I was very young, but
Are
I'll
you
let
sure?
you leave it for now.
This is really
But she, like-
nice. I get
she,
into
like,
fights a
ties it-
lot.
She ties it around your head, and she like takes some pins and like pins it in there so it can't move. The pins hurt. She stabs you a few times. She's not used to doing other people's hair, but it's like I hope it. Until you can find something else, I'd appreciate if you could return it to me eventually. But this is something I can do to help.
Thanks, Irina! And I give her a hug because she's nice and sweet and I love Irina.
To clarify it, is it okay if it's like returned, like burnt, or cut? Or
I will do
slashed,
my best to keep it safe.
corroded.
Preferably not, but I do understand the line of work you do.
Don't get your hopes up.
Well, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Wait, what were we gonna do about the family that's staying here?
Oh, right. They're
Terrible.
fine. They're fine. We'll come. We're coming back. That's a
Yeah.
problem for tomorrow.
Stairs like, do you think it's okay to go back to our own room now?
Oh yeah, I'll run. Can I run up and be like, "Oh, you guys are good." Like,
Okay.
It's been hours.
it's been like 30 minutes. Chill.
Okay.
We'll burn
Alright.
down this town too, and then everyone has to move to Kresk.
I mean,
Or you said it out
jokes.
loud.
All right. So you all make your way through the town. So now you are here. And this building is the Church of Saint Andal. So this slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back, and the walls are lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps amongst the graves. Right. Well, it looks better than the one in Barovia. Huh. Ismark just kind of like nods, like, yes, this is what things are here.
I have definitely forgotten what the sun looks like.
What do you
Shall we knock?
You knock on the door and it opens.
That's not creepy.
Cool.
But then from inside you hear a not cheery but rather nice voice. And it's like, "Oh, children, come in, out of the rain. It's very rainy. Come here. I've just started some tea." Dad? Oh, I've been called. I prefer father, but if you are comfortable and wish to call me Dad, I will allow it.
Call me dad, bro.
So what you see
Papa.
is this older gentleman, and he's wearing just a very simple white robe. There's no embellishments. There's nothing that really calls attention to him. But he just kind of gives off this very calming aura, almost. And he just invites you in. He pulls a couple of the pews a little closer to the fire and the kettle that he started in the fireplace. And he invites you in. And he goes back to get some cups and things and just like gestures. Please come, sit down. The service won't begin for a few more hours. But how can I help you?
We actually have a bit of a request, I believe.
Yes, so I would like to seek sanctuary. My brother and I would like to seek sanctuary here within the church, if we can. If my children are in need, I'm glad to help, but you don't seem quite so destitute. Is there nowhere else you can go? What's happening? Are you all right? Well, I need kind of like glancing at Celaya, like how much do I tell him kind of situation.
It's a priest, right?
Yeah. But
I
Father
know.
Donovan is also very priestly, but I wouldn't trust him either.
Okay, give me a second. Just to clarify, I understand that like outsiders aren't super welcome here, but I don't understand the whole consecrated ground thing. I was told that the church was consecrated ground, and I just want to
Kind
know,
of
what does that
flinches
mean?
a little bit. And he's like, well, this church was the home to the bones of Saint Andal, which means it was holy ground.
This is the past tense.
Yes. So I tell you this because you look like capable individuals, and if you are seeking sanctuary, I can't bear to lie and say that the ground remains consecrated, because a while ago the bones are stolen.
Still.
And I have my suspicions, but I don't know how to get them back. But without the bones, this church isn't as safe. It's just as safe as staying at the inn or staying at home. It's no longer consecrated.
If we were to get the bones back, would
I could reconsecrate the ground.
That's a thing. Okay. Can you tell us your suspicions then?
So I want to be very clear. The orphans who helped me here at the church, they're good children. They work very hard. However, I only told one that I can recall. I've only told one child where the bones were, and I asked him about it after they went missing. And he revealed to me that he told one of the other children. He's a young man. He's got quite a bit of a temper. But he works very hard for every bit of money he can earn. He's got a family to take care of. He works very, very hard. But I think he might have been the ones to take them. But I have no proof, and I have not been able to find them or any way to regain them. But he's a good lad. If he did take them, he took them only to help others in some way. I don't know why, but he's but we need the bones back. The bones are what protects this area, or at least the church.
No.
Now,
Not the
This is-
festivals. Sorry.
does this boy have any stray dogs he has as friends? Like,
He barely has the money to feed himself. He has no pets.
okay, this dog's like bones. Maybe he's just like, here's some saints.
How long ago did the
That was
bones
a
go
joke.
missing?
The bones went missing. I'm not sure when they were taken, but I discovered they were missing about a week ago.
Okay,
And
don't tell anyone else.
I only tell you because you're asking for help, and I can't deceive you and say this place is safe when it's not.
Where can we find this boy?
He works here as a gravedigger. He's probably out in the garden digging the graves for the poor man who was taken during the festival.
Ah,
Mm.
noted.
What is his name?
His name is Mirivoj. Mirivoj.
Is it nickname?
No.
Mito? Meaty?
Call him Milo.
Milo, my
Um,
boy.
What about the other child that knows of the location of the bones?
He's the altar boy who helps me. His name is Yeska.
Altar boy. Much easier to say. Yeska.
Okay.
Anybody else that would
So,
want to steal
just-
bones?
To clarify real quick before Detective Yor gets on the case here. Just to clarify, you told which one about the location of the bones?
I
Yeska.
think about a month ago. It's very fuzzy because it's been a while. I mentioned them, I think, to Yeska.
To Yeska, who told
Milivoj.
Yep.
Milo.
Okay. Tell Milivoj. I'll be good. Okay. And then you think that Milivoj was the one that took them?
Yes. Yeska wouldn't tell me that's who he told, but the boys are very close, and Yeska looks up to Milivoj. So it's not hard to guess.
Okay.
Can we inspect the location that the bones were stored?
Yes. Let's see.
Jerry's got the sheesh face on the whole
I would
time.
have to. Well, it's
What?
difficult.
It's
but
too Gen Z for me. I don't-
to get to the crypt where the bones were, I would have to pry up the floorboards. I've replaced them since they were stolen, but it's under the church in the crypt. And there's no access there for a reason,
Why is that?
but so that no one can take the bones.
The hell that did.
Yes, give me just a moment. And he goes and gets like a crowbar, and he goes to a corner of the room, just trying to make it at the least noticeable place ever, and starts just literally prying up the floorboards to where there's a very, very small staircase. Like, it'll be single file if you go down.
I want to go down. I
Go
want to check it
down.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Check out the way, old man. Get out of here. Got a job to do.
All right, so
Bring
you
the
go.
platypus.
Oh, we just walked downstairs and died. That's it.
You go downstairs,
No steps.
and it is a 10-foot square, 5-foot high. So you're all going to be kind of hunching over a little bit.
Mhm,
Chamber beneath the chapel.
mhm.
But yeah, it's a room, there's a little altar. That's it.
All right.
And the father passes down some candles so you can see, but that
Yeah,
doesn't apply
imagine
to you,
it's alright.
Soraya.
We're good.
Mhm.
No, it's okay, sir. I have the meme.
Cast the like light cantrip on a candle. I'm not gonna put it on fire. It's just like the candle is the candle itself. It's just bright.
Okay. So can we see the bones were on the altar in the middle of the room before? Is that how they were?
Yes, that's how it was before.
All right.
Are there
Do we
any, like,
see?
footprints? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you can go.
No, you can go.
No, it's alright. You can go.
Maeve, go ahead. And
Okay. Are there any footprints around the altar? I will search for footprints. Search for clues.
So you can see that there's a lot of dust in here,
Mhm.
and there are footprints like leading to and from the altar, but there's so shuffled over, as if when the priest came down to discover it, he just like shuffled around trying to look, see if they were still there, or if they were really gone.
I'll just talk to the priest. Did you notice any footprints when you first came down?
I didn't think to look.
I don't say that.
Me and you're there, just like, come on.
Amateurs.
Wait, so the crypt is under the church?
Under the chapel.
Under the chapel. So you need to tear up floorboards to get to it?
We don't come down here. It's to protect the bones.
But you need to tear up floorboards to get to it.
Yes.
Where can you get a crowbar here? Or who would have access to it?
Anyone.
Oh, okay.
Were the bones stored in any sort of container, or was it a
No.
full skeleton?
It was the full skeleton, but they were laid out and rest.
Any distinctive features on the bones?
They
Can you
have
describe
the
it to me?
holy aura of the saint.
You didn't have like a fractured
Well-
tibia or anything. Like-
Not that I can remember.
okay, but they're very distinctively
Punch your
holy
hole through the
bones.
skull or something. Just-
They're very yes. You can tell they're holy because they are holy.
Is it known knowledge that these bones protect this place, this
Yes.
town?
It's known that they protect the church. That's why many people come here. Every night people come here seeking shelter and safety.
So out of the two boys, which one believes in this the most? The most?
I mean, I believe as the father and the priest who has guided them for most of their lives, I would like to say both of them. But if I am honest, Jeska, being young, he believes more fully. Milovoj, he believes in very little.
Yes, guys. Is he strong enough to pull up the floorboards?
No. Jeska's young. He's maybe 10 summers?
Maybe they did it together?
I mean,
Yes.
that's possible.
Maybe we should talk to the boys.
Yeah, but I also want to know who has problems with the church. Why would anyone take the bones?
Anyone
who
who
would-
serves the devil has a problem with the church.
Who was that in the Lockheed?
That would be the Wachters. That would be
The Wankers.
the Wachter house.
In the Wanker house.
I mean,
We heard the same word.
I would see, like... I can't focus, you're making me laugh.
Sorry.
This is a church.
We broke
Place
it.
of God.
Woo!
Um, I would say the Wachters, or I mean, Von Holtz is always a questionable character, but anyone who serves Strahd.
So that's what I say.
The Wachters. Okay, we'll keep them on the list of suspects too. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But the Van Holt family, they live in town?
No,
It's just, what's his face?
they,
Vasily? Vasily?
Vasily Von Holtz. He says he has property outside the city, not too far, but
Okay.
I believe he's the only one left. I
Oh.
think his family have passed on. He has no siblings that I know of. I think maybe he had a brother when he was very young, but these are just rumors that I've heard. I'm not sure.
Okay.
He doesn't come to the church very often, if ever.
By the way, since we're in his crypt, what did Saint Andal do?
Are you mocking me, Yor?
What made him
Ow.
so saintly? And
I appreciate
I,
it.
I was emulating you.
Alright. Saint Endel
Give me laid away.
protected the town and others from the devil many centuries ago. He sacrificed himself in order to save the town when it had drawn the ire of the Dark Lord. He used the powers gifted to him from the Morning Lord, and he made a deal with the Morning Lord that in exchange for his life and the life of his descendants, his bones would become strong enough to create a safe haven where the devil's magic cannot reach. And so Saint Andal and Saint Andal's family were taken as sacrifice to the Morning Lord.
Well, even his family.
Now they've just been taken by some kid.
Okay.
So the presence of the Morning Lord used to be more present in Barovia.
The Morning Lord has turned away from us. We pray to him, hoping to gain his attention once more, but for whatever foul deeds our ancestor did long ago, he turned away from us and allowed the devil to curse our lands. And his presence has not been felt since.
That's sad.
We are paying for the sins of our fathers.
That's shitty.
Yeah.
What can one do?
Find these bones and consecrate this land.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
he
this should
bangs the
actually be-
wall or something? That'd be crazy. Like knocks into some bones.
Here, we should get out of here before some of my children come.
Yeah.
Until
Okay.
before it caves in and kills us all.
It collapses and you all die.
So you all exit, and he quickly takes one of the rugs that were on the floor, and he throws it over the hole, and tries to make it inconspicuous.
Yeah,
But
pretty cool.
Milovich should be out in the graveyard. Yeska is not here yet. I believe he will come later before the congregation to help me prepare. If you wish to go and speak with him, please.
Okay. Squad. Yeska, yeah.
Irina and Ismark just stay and just talk and try and decide things.
Yeah.
Because
In
this
their own
place
pew.
isn't safe either.
I'll tell Irina, or I'll tell Ismark, or both of them, or whatever. I'll be like, "Gee, they didn't hear any of this conversation, actually, did they?"
They heard some of it. They did hear that the bones aren't here anymore.
I'm gonna say, like, keep an eye out for when the altar boys come in, or whatever, to help out. You see that Yeska kid? Keep
of course.
an eye on it.
We'll distract him and wait
Don't
for him.
trust any children.
Or demon worshippers. Or devils. Or guys.
I am.
General.
Is out.
Okay. Alright. So you guys go outside?
Yeah, we're gonna go corner this child.
Well, it's in the
So-
graveyard.
We're gonna go jump a kid.
We're gonna.
You,
Hey, punk.
looking out, you do see a young man, probably late teens. He is digging a grave. He's carrying around a large shovel, and he's got dark hair, lighter eyes. They look kind of gray, but it might just be the light and lighting here because it's overcast. And despite the rain, he's out there digging a grave. He looks dirty and just covered in mud, and he looks up as you approach and just like, he doesn't like smile, he just kind of like,
Nice
he
shovel.
just waits.
This is Milovich.
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 Okay. I'll just walk up and be like, what's the plan? I'll like kind of like lean over to Yor, who seems like he's leading this whole thing. What do we want from him? What's the plan here?
Magnifying glass in hand.
I'm bad with kids. Just like, I think they like. Can you endear him to you or something?
Endear him to me? Oh god.
Or should we take the hard cop route?
We will play
I'm like
this by ear.
95% sure I can figure out where these bones are just by casting a spell. But we should.
Just try it then. What the fuck?
Well, then we didn't know who did it.
Who cares? We could just get. Alright. Well, if we could say we can know.
Kill whatever evil is here. It's quite
Okay.
possible the child.
Maybe not the child. Let's not kill children. We're not there yet.
No one is innocent.
Okay. Milovich, right? Milovich?
Yes.
Hey.
Can we talk to you for a second?
What do you want? I'm busy.
Yeah, digging a hole, I can see that. But we just wanted to ask you about kind of some, and I'll like look around, like kind of conspicuously be like sensitive information. We think you might know the most about this.
I know nothing.
That
He
doesn't-
goes back to digging his hole.
I go
Doesn't-
back. I'd be like, I bet you know something, punk. I don't know. Sorry,
he
I'm going
picks
hard cop.
He picks up his shovel and he holds it almost like you would hold a club.
So I'll step in between
Oh, yeah,
yours
kinda
and
like-
big show.
I don't know
Hold
if
on.
that's...
This bony little nerd.
Yeah. Come back, mister.
Alright, we'll try this a little bit differently.
Countryside.
I can get it. I'll tee you up. We'll get it.
I guess I'm going to try to like I'll pull back the handkerchief slightly and like summon as weird of a like not weird but like any kind of like scary devilly looking shit that I can pull.
Okay.
as best as I can and be like, just be nice and come with us.
Give me an intimidation check.
Ooh.
She gets advantage because I was helping her, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll allow that.
Ah, yeah, let's go. He's just confused, so he's easy. Oh, I thought I had +0 to intimidation. I was gonna be so concerned. So the normal and then. Okay.
Yeah. He kind of like sighs and looks unhappy, but he also looks like he's not about to risk his life for this. So he's like, alright. Fine.
Thank you. And, like, I guess walk around back and kind of like out of view.
He follows you, and he's just like staring at you because it is still raining. The rain has not stopped.
That's fine. Can I set myself on fire even though it's raining? Because I have a 5th level. I caterizing
want-
flames now works without hurting me. No, we've hit the, because it hurts at character level 1, which is kind of weird. But at character level 5 it heals you. I don't understand this spell at all. But anyway. Anyway, no, we've achieved the effect here.
He's just waiting, like.
Okay, so be real, and I'll try to hold my buddy back here, you know, the feral one.
Demon lady says.
We hear you know something about the bones that went missing.
Yes.
Okay, what'd you do with them?
I gave them to the coffin maker.
To the coffin maker. Who is the coffin maker?
Heinrich van der Root.
Someone write that down.
Can't even understand what you're saying. It's got such a thick
Taking
accent.
notes. Yeah, I'm taking notes. Like the rain's getting in. Like. Smearing.
Henrik, Henrik, Van der Veer. No, I'm kidding. Van der Voort. Voort.
Henrik Vandervoort.
Okay, where's the coffin maker live? / where is he?
Where does he live? He lives. He lives over by between the stockyard and the town square.
Stockyard and
Did he
the
ask? Did he ask
Mhm.
them to give you the bones, or you gave it to him of your out of whatever?
No volition,
He
free
paid
will.
me. He paid me to give the bones to him. A family to feed. I need the money.
That's
So
fair.
I took the bones and I gave them to him. They're just bones.
How did
It
he?
doesn't matter.
How did he know that you had them, or you knew where they were?
I didn't ask.
Well, when the land's not consecrated, this is what you get: burning demons.
Rar.
Just dumb this whole town to death.
They're just bones. There's nothing holy about them.
What makes you say that, Milo?
My name is Milovich.
Yeah, Milovich.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna say. I've been thinking of like really shitty things to say to this kid.
Father Lucian always says this, holy that, the morning lord's watching for us, whatever. He's not. We're all going to die. We're all going to live these pathetic lives, and then we're going to die. If I want to make my family's life just a little less miserable, I needed some money.
We
That's kind of respectable. I can dig that.
you did the wrong thing, Milo.
Well, can you take us to the coffin maker?
No, I want no more business with him.
I'm gonna tell the father what you did.
I will tell the father what you did. Are
He
you a
knows. You're
child?
good.
You act
think
like my
that's-
brother.
You're just digging yourself a
I'm
bigger
punk.
hole, bigger than this
Hey,
one you have
Milo.
already.
Which one of these graves is your parents? Huh?
Jesus. I mean,
Grave, he's digging, just like kick a little dirt back into it. It's like looking back, it's like, huh.
What is your AC?
It's like 12. 13. It's 13.
Alright, you take. Because he's still holding that shovel.
Wow.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
He hits me on the head with his shovel.
You say that, and as soon as you say that, he like gets really like he was already angry, but he gets really angry, and he just whack.
Wasn't the one
Hey,
thing
that-
we were told he has a temper?
Maybe.
That was
That's what
justified.
Shit, kid. You just screwed over your whole family by giving away those bones. They had holy power.
All right, before you beat up my buddy with a shovel here, which you'd be very justified to do at this point. Yeah.
I can take him. Let me take him, coach. Come on.
I believe
How
you.
much
Take
did
it.
you have?
Maeve got your back too,
Yor.
right, Maeve?
No.
It's like no. Maeve, like you're on your own.
In that wine barrel.
You're just like
I like
stood
that,
under
but I
it,
don't
like
dying.
toward the spigot around, like girls with Franzia bags. Slap bag. Did you guys ever? Yeah. Anyway.
I'm in Fantasyland. What?
Anyway. Alright, Coffin Dude. He said, would it be pretty obvious that he's a coffin maker if we walk back towards the main strip?
I
Like,
mean, there's the sign. in
There's a
front
sign
of
that
his
says a
house.
coffin maker. Alright, thanks. Yeah, alright. Thanks for your cooperation. Don't say anything. I don't need to pay you. It's not
Ah,
like the
little
priest
man.
doesn't know what we're
Don't need to say
doing.
Anything. I can just tell everyone the bones are missing.
Oh, fuck. Alright, now I'm setting myself on
You'll tell
fire. Now I'm gonna
Just
set
tell him
myself
you were
on
the one
fire.
that-
So I'll cast cauterizing flames on myself. Which
Okay.
again, I still don't understand because it's anyway. For funsies, I guess. Kind of summoned the effect there, and I don't know. Can I use thaumaturgy and make my eyes glow red? Because it says specifically that I can change my eye color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna just try to
roll
look as
intimidation
scary as I can.
with advantage.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Little kid.
God damn it!
That's sad. So it takes a minute. The flames sputter to life, but because of the rain, it's just like. But your eyes do glow red, and he still like steps back a bit, and he's just like. Just fine, whatever. Go away.
Be nice if we get the bones back. Maybe you'll get something out of it.
I trust no one in this world.
Me too.
And he's like,
Don't-
So he just like, if you're done, I'm going to go back to my job that
Yeah.
I get money for.
Yeah, go back to your holes. That's fine.
Well, you're probably not gonna have your job after the father finds out that you stole bones. So I don't know. Like
You want me to hit you again, little man?
your funeral. I make a little
Dig in
fire.
your own grave, buddy.
He like takes a step towards yours, still sees Celia glowing, and then yours does that, and he's like, oh, fucking outsiders.
All right.
Put you in that hole, you dug boy.
All right. And I'm gonna like gather my compatriots.
That deep.
Yours just a chihuahua now. Like,
No, Mr. Bubbles, no.
just gonna pull. All right.
Who steals from a church? The worst kind of people.
Should we try to find the altar boy or just head out to the coffin dude?
That was the coffin, dude.
Hoppin' dude.
Coffin dude.
Yeah, Irina can talk with him too.
Yeah, we could give him a heads
like-
up.
Okay. Irina and Ismark accept their duty, and they look almost excited to be a part of it. Because they're like, we're helping out. We're doing something good.
That
We're
Milo
doing
kid
what our
gives you
father
any
taught
trouble.
us to do. We're helping people.
Aw.
Nice. That Milo kid gives you any trouble.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to be rough with them.
He says with like a goose egg.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know if we go into a fight, I'm not at 100% anymore.
That's. What are you, down half health?
Alright. So you guys go to the coffin maker's shop.
We don't have a cleric. We don't have a cleric.
That's something to be aware of.
When your dies, I'll roll a cleric.
When it's not an if, it's a when.
Well, fucking Milo said it. Everyone dies.
That's true. Everyone dies. You either kill yourself or get killed. Dun dun dun. Dun. What you gonna do? Dun, dun, dun. What you gonna do?
Sacrifice up a team. Whoa!
Okay, so you guys make your way to the coffin maker's shop. You are met with this very uninviting shop that is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. Very easy to spot. You know where the town square is, you know where the stockyard is. It takes you a little bit, but all of the windows and shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment. And you can see, now that things have calmed down and people are back on the streets, you can see that everyone kind of gives this place a wide berth. This is a man who makes money from death and the misery of others. He's obviously not going to be well liked.
Fair.
Watch him be well like though. He's like, hey, come on in. How are you?
This is
That'd
really
be
pleasant.
fantastic.
Dude.
Yeah. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
I just want some cookies.
Popping in. Let's do it.
Alright. So you knock on the door? Or you just try to open it?
Knocking.
Let's
We're
just-
gonna knock. Oh wait, Yor, what you want to do?
No, I'm good. Like, you go, Captain. Lead the team.
Alright, you knock on the door. We're closed! Go away!
What if we have dead people?
I don't care! Leave me alone!
No.
You.
Kinda
Come
mentioned
open the
that
door.
You're not closed anymore. Kick the door open.
All right. So you acknowledge that if you don't come open the door, I will break the door.
Leave me alone!
I don't want to.
No.
All right, we're breaking the door.
I like to lockpick the door first.
Okay. Give me a... what is that? Sleight of hand?
We all surround Dozer so no one can
Yeah, we're all
no one
just like-
can see him.
Look out, guys.
Yeah,
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Or
Oh.
actually, sorry, no. Are you proficient with your thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Okay, then it would just be your proficiency, your dex.
Not sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand is like stealing something without people noticing. If you're trying to break lockpick, it's dex modifier plus proficiency plus nope, just yeah, dex mod plus proficiency.
It ended up that the math formula, all the numbers would be the same as your sleight
Yeah.
of hand. So
Yeah. Because yeah, sleight of hand is dex mod plus.
But my sleight of hand is +8. That's fine.
I mean, you pick the lock.
Okay.
You're fine. You picked the lock, and you go to open the door, and it's still not budging. The knob turns, so you know you succeeded, but the door doesn't budge.
Anyone want to hit the door?
Is there a back door?
You go look around.
Yeah.
There is yeah, there is another door.
I'm gonna try that one too. Is anyone else with me?
I'll come.
we're
Can I
just
try
gonna
the
follow
knob
you.
first?
This door is locked as well.
Okay.
Not for long. Do this. Another dex roll.
Nice. Yeah,
22.
the lock is picked. Turn the knob turns. Door doesn't move.
All
Bang
right.
on this one and get the dude over here real quick. Does he answer?
No, it seems like he's just gone quiet.
Maybe we should see if there's a door in the back or a window.
Oh, that's what
We
Dozer
are-
just did.
We are
Oh.
doing the back door. So doors are unlocked. They're just not opening.
Mhm.
Can I try to like figure out why? Like, is it barred or is it just not opening? Is it?
You're pretty familiar with barred doors recently. Yeah, it's barred. There's something on the other side blocking it, and from how much it's not moving, like if something had just been pushed in front of it, it would wiggle a little. and you would be able to open it and wiggle it, but because it's barred, it's just not moving at all.
Can I get my I have a crowbar. Can I get my crowbar through the door jamb and the door and under where the bar would be, and just lift?
There's
That many
not
days.
there's not enough space to get the crowbar through, because the crowbar does have a bit of a thickness
Oh, I have
once you get it to a certain point.
I have a crossbow. Shit.
You
I shoot the bars.
No, I was looking through my.
Is there a
inventory
ground
and I'm
level
like,
window?
Let's
Is there
go,
a ground-
baby.
Is there a ground level window?
Yeah, there are windows.
I throw my crowbar through the window.
So you do this.
Breaking and entering officially.
However, every window of his shop is a latticework of iron fitted with squares of frosted glass.
Oh, that was dumb.
It like bounces off.
So you-
Hits me in
you
the
just
face.
have-
Listen, the other
the
face
same
on the other
spot with
side.
shovel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
All right.
Home Aloned it.
I'll,
Devil's Wizard.
Where'd it go, Marv?
Are there any like cracks that perhaps a gaseous form can go through?
Well,
Yes.
there's the broken glass in the window.
But you could probably get under the door, assuming you were
Well-
gas.
Would someone like to be turned into a gas cloud?
B.
Okay.
Couldn't
Like
tell fart.
to.
Okay, so
Wait, can I-
Celaya,
Okay.
when you turn into gas, you have
Don't
a
take
flying
back-
speed of 10 feet. You can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even near cracks, though it treats liquid as though they were solid surfaces. And as you are a misty cloud, you cannot talk or manipulate objects, or any objects you are carrying or holding can't be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with. So you're just
How long does this last?
up to 1 hour.
Up to. So you
Up
can
to.
call. You could put like a 3-second timer on it.
Yeah, I just gotta break my concentration, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Cool. I'm excited to try this.
I think we should all like try smoking Celaya up.
Do not.
That was awesome.
So
I'm
cool.
so high. Alive right now.
Like,
All
I'm
right.
another party member. We're like this, and they just like run away.
Yeah. No. They're like.
All right, so you turn into
way
an
to die.
incorporeal form.
There's kind of a stench to you, but
She's just green haze. Like,
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I try to
that's
like
awesome.
wave a little bit.
All right.
We're all-
Evaporates.
Yeah.
We all gag.
Go that way.
All right. Can I under the door, or it's in
Alright.
through? However.
Yes, hold on.
Like maybe the keyhole would be a good one.
You go through.
I guess we'll head back to the inn.
I hate this. I hate this. Get me out. I hate this. Get me out.
So you are in a room. There's arranged haphazardly around the floor of this musty L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins. And you do see the door to your right is barred shut.
Undo the bar.
she can't.
When do you break
Do it, yes, sir.
concentration?
You can't. It's kind of like polymorph. You can just pull it and it's over.
I can pull it.
Yes. You can just drop it. It's like disguise self or polymorph.
Oh, okay,
or
I'm dropping it. I'm gonna try to eat the bar.
Yeah. All right, give me a strength check.
Oh. eh.
It's a solid wooden.
I'm actually not that weak. That might not be too bad.
I mean, yeah, you're a swords person. It should be okay, right? It takes you a minute and it's a little heavier than you anticipated, but yeah, you lift it up and this door is no longer barred.
Sword uses charisma.
All
My
right,
charisma must talk
I can just talk the bar.
Winning attitude. Let's go.
Maximum effort.
All the
Okay.
positivity.
Welcome to the
And these-
party. I hate this.
Who's gonna go in first? Dozer?
Hearing the door open,
All in told, let's do it.
a man comes in.
I literally told you. To be fair,
and- You did.
had
He
warning.
is an old man he's got a white beard, mustache. It looks very scraggly. Not unkempt, but definitely not his priority. His hair is like shoofed back. What a word. I should have gotten a picture, but it didn't, cause like
He's gonna shift and vudged.
yeah, it's
Vudged.
he vudged a bit.
Okay.
But he's a taller gentleman. And in one hand he's holding a small hammer, like as if he's just like was working. And he's just like, he sees you all in and he's just like, take what you want, get out.
Not here to rob you.
Say, Henrik Vanderwilst, you're under arrest for the robbery of the bones of Saint Andel.
Like
Yeah,
you
the
say
Red
that,
Demons.
like about to grab gold coins off like the counter, just like
Give me an intimidation check with advantage because
we just
you're
broke
all
this up.
just like busted into ways.
Alright.
Told
Just
him.
swatted him.
Spotted. Intimidation with advantage. Fuck yeah, I get to be a cop.
Wow. Yeah, he's just like, I took the bones, they're upstairs, take what you want. The bones
Roll
are
here for the
upstairs.
bones.
Can I
And
like eye the
justice.
coffin suspiciously and be like, nothing's in these, right?
No, nothing's in these.
I
Insight.
check.
Yeah.
Give me an insight check.
I'll help my good old buddy Dozer out. You know, I have.
Insight.
I have my sword. You get another one. You get. I'm
Oh,
helping you.
okay. I'm thinking about the gold coins right now.
Yeah, you're pretty convinced that there's nothing in these coffins.
All right. Okay. All right.
Like, we're on you. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Can you take us to him?
They're upstairs. I'm
Oh
not
my
going
God.
anywhere near them.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You're going
Yeah,
first.
cute.
Show us where the bones are. Or I'll kill you where you stand, and I pull out I hold my firebolt out like it's a gun.
He leads you upstairs into a dusty area and leads you into
A trap.
another room.
A trap.
Alright, hold on. I've got to move your tokens.
Why? We're just in a building.
You really mind this? There's no need for that.
Who's got the highest intelligence score here?
Probably your.
Oh, Wizard.
Alright.
Jerry, not so much.
So, this
I gotta-
large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Can I lower yours firebolt a little bit? Be like, not while we're in here, maybe.
Before she does, like we get into the corner and like I like check corners first.
To the right. Let's go.
just
And then,
It's like
Then I-
academy training showing up.
please. I'm fine. You guys might not be.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Pushing the guy forward as he leads us to like,
Yeah.
where the bones are.
Mhm.
Alright. He walks to the other side of the room, to this crate right here,
Uh,
and he bangs on the crate and then just kind of huddles down. And from the crates, these tall, pale-skinned, lanky figures emerge. And that's
Those
what
are
we'll start for
bones.
today.
Ah!
ah,
Alright.
damn you, Henrik.
interesting. We've got
interesting.
so much to think about, like currently.
Like Helix there too. There's Helix.
Hi, Helix. Cliffhanger.
We have to interrogate Heinrich. We have to keep him alive.
Stoner
Just
druid.
really frustrating.
We had an alcoholic druid one time. That was, or an alcoholic cleric. That was fun.
That was interesting. Need a stoner druid next. I mean, Maeve is pretty much like a stoner druid. Let's be real.
Really likes cheese. Kind of smells like a little funky most of the time.
Edible.
Turn people into gas.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
we will stop there.
Yeah. Thanks for popping out,
Yeah.
everyone. There's a lot of thoughts, but also some real people. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Say bye,
Yeah.
everybody. Bye bye.
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 Bye.